good. All right.
Opening statement.
Sounds good. All right, beautiful weather today. We just really thank the good Lord for that. You know, I want to start off by saying, man, our thoughts and prayers are, you know, with the state today, with the storms that came through. You know, I'm from Amory, Mississippi. Amory matters to me, and he got after us pretty good. So thinking about those people up there and how much we love them and through the Delta and Rolling Fork and all that. And, you know, we're thankful we had good weather today. I thought our kids really came out and played hard and really fought. And saw some good, saw some bad, got some great punt versus punt return work. Ty Mims flashed right there. You know, we'll get in here and watch the tape. It was just a good day. We showed some explosiveness early offensively, and I thought our defense bounced back late and did some good stuff in the 2-minute drill. So we'll get in there and evaluate it, and we'll continue to push this program forward. So with that, I'll open it up.
Were any of your players impacted by last night's weather?
Yeah, so we got, you know, I'm from Amory, Coach Gregg's from Amory. Brendan Tolles, his whole family on his mother's side from Amory. Jay Hampton's from Amory. Best we know this morning, all of our immediate family members are safe and sound. There was considerable damage from what we've heard so far, and you know, tough deal for that place. But that place is tough, though, all right, with a lot of tough people, and they'll battle together, and they'll band together, and that community and that county will support each other, and they'll be good. They'll be good.
Will, could you touch on quarterback play? I know you hadn't seen the film, but just initial thoughts.
Yeah, I thought they played good. You know, I mean, I thought all of them played good. You know, I thought we made some explosive plays. I thought our eyes were right. I thought we made throws that were hard to make. You know, Holman and Wilkie early on played really well. Billy had some good drives in there later on. We're just playing at a high level right there. We're playing at a high level on things that you don't always see as well, you know, with checks and protection calls and things like that. And our O-line's playing well and giving us a chance. So we got a chance to be, you know, we got great competition in that room. We got a chance to be pretty good at quarterback, I think.
I thought your running backs flashed as well today.
Yeah, they've done it all camp. You've seen every practice, Glenn. You know, Frank's Frank. Everybody knows Frank. But Kenyon Clay, Drake Clark, Chandler Pittman and Rambo have had lights out spring trainings. We got a lot of talent right there, and we should. You know, we've recruited well, and Greg's doing a great job coaching them.
Is Billy 100%?
No, he's not 100%. His oblique's still bothering him, but he's a tough guy, and he's battling through it. And he's really intelligent, really accurate. And he had a great first 5 practices till he had his little injury. It's still bothering him a little bit. He don't have quite the zip on that he normally does, but he's getting treatment. He's continuing to progress. It's just a tough injury when you're that's where all your power comes from and your torque. So he's not quite 100%, doesn't have quite the zip, but he's executing at a high level.
Coach, just what's this spring camp been like, just with a few changes in the program on defense and just overall, you know, pro day coming up, a bunch of athletes, veterans from last year, you know, not on this team. Just what's been the process?
Yeah, we're excited about pro day. You know, we feel like we got some guys that have a legitimate chance to play pro football, and so we're certainly rooting for them to put their best foot forward on Monday. They've been in town this past week. It's been great to see them. As far as the changes in the program, you know, they don't feel like a lot of changes. Defensively, you know, Dan's been here. Dan and I are really close. He's been integral in what we've done. You know, the terminology hadn't changed much. I mean, I know what we're doing. We're going to play Southern Miss Will Hall defense. You know, Dan's the 4th D coordinator I've had as a head coach, and we've been good on defense, you know, everywhere we've been with what we've done, and we're going to continue to do that way. There's a certain style of play we play with. We're going to continue to do that. I'm excited about what Dan brings to the table. You know, offensively, we're just in a better place than any time we've been here, you know, with the ability to execute, our O-line room and our talent and quarterbacks. You know, we're finally able to put our best foot forward there, so we're excited about that.
How have you, I saw, I guess, you had some coaching positions.
Move around, yeah.
Can you talk about that as well as just how did you feel about it?
Yeah, so, you know, Jordy Joseph has been with me for a long time. He's highly intelligent. I've said this all the time. We're a quarterback-driven program. You know, I played quarterback. Jordy played quarterback. Caden Cochran was a national champion quarterback. Carter Hankins played quarterback. Jack Walker played quarterback. So we got 5 coaches on offense that played quarterback and played it well. So I felt like with the changes we were making, how our program had progressed going into year 3, I felt like Jordy was ready to coach quarterbacks. I think he was ready for that responsibility. And I thought it allowed us to get more out of Greg Meyer. Greg Meyer's a phenomenal football coach in person, so it allowed us to utilize him more, moving him to running back, which he played in college and has coached before. And it also allowed us to get more recruiting out of Greg because now he's involved in the recruiting of specialists and running backs. And then obviously it frees me up on a day-to-day to do some other things and not just in the position meeting time and all that, and get a better grasp of the program. So it's something that was really more of a credit to those coaches and how good of a job they're doing. And it's been I've really enjoyed it this spring. Thought it looked good.
Coach Michael Caraway made a couple nice plays today. It feels like he's going to have a big role.
Yeah, so he was a highly recruited kid, and we beat some really good schools on him. And he played a lot last year, played a lot when it mattered, and he has really taken on in the past 3 to 4 practices his mentality. He's starting to accept that mentality of, hey, I've got to go take it. You know what I mean? I've got to go do it. I can't just be a talented guy that hit or miss. His attention to detail, him and Coach Wilson have really taken each other, and we've seen him really progress over the last few practices. He got a chance to be a great, great player.
Well, back to your old line. A lot of clean pockets today.
Yeah, 3rd and long. It's been a nemesis here, and we look good today. And Sam, Greg, and Ben Thomas have done a phenomenal job with those kids. But, it's really just a accumulation of recruiting over a 3-year period and development over a 3-year period. To be good at O-line at Group of 5, you have to develop. Well, to develop, you have to have time to develop, right? So we've recruited really well, and we've developed really well, and now we've had time. So we've had 3 recruiting classes, and those guys are just they've had a great spring, and we got to continue to improve. But they are. I'm really proud of the progress we've made right there.
Coach, discuss some of those guys that stepped up on the defensive side, especially when we lost some guys like Malik Shorts on the vocal side, especially on the field.
Yeah, so Jay Stanley's back at safety. We recruited Dylan Lawrence, who had a phenomenal spring, and then Jay Jones is back. And Jay Jones was pushing to start last year before he got hurt. He did not go today. He was a little banged up. We held Jay out. J. Rob continues to progress. So at safety, we feel like we got a lot of talent there. We got some young guys in Cam Knox and Jordan Martin. We've moved Markel McLaurin in the star, and so we feel like we're progressing right there. Now we got to continue to tackle a little bit better, but I like our talent right there and the growth potential of it.
What was just your take on the defense today? Like you said, I know you guys were shorthanded, especially at linebacker.
Yeah, so we got 5 great players on defense that are not practicing. TQ Newsom, Swayze Bozeman, Hayes Maples, Josh Carr, and Jalen Williams. Like, those are 5 potential all-conference type players. With Jalen Williams, arguably the best D-lineman in this league. So what it's done is it's allowed a lot of younger guys to get a lot of reps and continue to improve. Jalen Sims and Kobe Cage are 2 linebacker transfers we brought in here that continue to get better every day. Jalen has flashed a lot. You can see his talent level. And, I thought we gave up some plays early, but, I don't necessarily know if that wasn't really well executed offense too. We'll get in there and look at the tape, but I thought we played all day. We bounced back, and I thought we finished well defensively. And we've gotten to where there's good back and forth here, which is what you want. We've been a program that hadn't done a whole lot offensively for a long time, and we're kind of getting to where there's a lot of back and forth, some good competition in there. Everybody good?